I know that you guys have dealt with some interesting people having
Yeah.
a physical space. That's one thing that's like, I guess, different about, and I've worked with clients that like have a digital product where we're selling direct to consumer,
Right.
where when you have like a physical location, like if we're talking like a Target or a Walmart, the real people come in there and real people can be weird sometimes.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell they're gonna be scamming off the bat.
Oh, yeah?
Now we can see it. Before
But
we
online,
did-
they're
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You got to be
Oh,
careful
okay.
online. They're good at scamming.
Well, give me so like what's something that's happened to you? Give me a story of somebody that's tried to scam you guys or do
this
some
is
sketchy
just all
stuff.
like little, just learning business in general too. So we're new to it. So we know what to do next time. But we had a guy come in, basically 4 hours, 5 hours our time.
No, it was 8 hours the first day.
Was it the first day?
The first
All right,
day.
you know more than I do because I
was like, I was sick to my stomach. I was like, this guy is like the only guy that we've seen all day.
Yeah.
So he sat there for 8 hours, not sure what camera to buy.
Which is totally fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine, but like being indecisive. That's why we're there. We're here to help
we
you.
sat down and pulled up the laptop, showed them all different,
Yeah.
and then pulled out cameras too, brand new out of the box.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's how we are.
And then he eventually landed on one that like we thought would fit his style, price, you know, like the body he was looking for. I was like, this seems like the one you would like. He's like, do you think I would like it though? Like he was asking like us for the him to make the final decision. I was like, I can't like.
Usually I'll tell people like go home and do your research.
Yeah, watch
Just
some
to-
videos.
Just check it out. Like
Yeah.
how everybody does it, you know.
But he ended up walking out the store with a camera that he thought he was happy with, and then the next day he brought it back. I think it was the next day, or it was like very recent, like soon after. Brought it back saying, "I didn't open up the camera. I didn't use it. I want to give it back." And we're like, "Well, like."
So now I'm thinking in my head, I'm like using it for a shoot or something. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people will do is just
that makes
buy it
sense.
and then return it
Yeah.
for a shoot.
Oh yeah.
But that's why we have like restocking fee to like combat.
But we didn't
that.
have it at that point.
Right.
That was just
That's how you
that was a
learned to
business-
have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just like a learning curve. So and then we're like, okay, we should probably do a restocking fee.
Yeah.
But he swapped it for a different camera. That's why we waived the restocking fee. It's like, okay, if you get this other camera,
Right,
like,
trade up.
Fine. Like you're still buying something from us. We're cool with it.
Yeah.
Then he brought that one back, and then I was asking how much the one that he brought back the first time was. Now that it's
Open box
an
one.
open box. And then he started
Because
saying
I
like,
can't. We're not comfortable selling that brand new.
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
Even if it leaves
Even if
the-
it was,
Yeah,
yeah.
because there's still shutter count on it.
yeah.
You know?
And he's like, well, Best Buy does it. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
so you do this to Best Buy.
Yeah.
So you're
And
trying to scam. So
so-
he returned shit. So now it gets open box, and then he can
How many
rebuy
times
it
did he
for
do
the
this,
open
though?
box
How many
discount.
times did he do this?
He swapped, I think, like 3 times.
We're very nice people.
Wow, too nice, dude. Too nice.
But
Damn.
But he ended up taking 20 something hours of our time to end up returning everything.
yeah.
And then getting mad that there was a restocking fee in the end, and then we tried
Yeah, he lashed
explaining.
out on
and we
us.
tried to explain to him like this, like, do you understand like where we're coming from? Like we get it. Like you're. Pretty
But I
indecisive.
still
That's like,
I
dude-
still waived the restocking fee by 5% too, and he still got mad. Like
That's bullshit, man.
yeah.
Because think about it like this: imagine if you owned like a Foot Locker, right? And I came in and I put the fucking shoes on and I walked
That's
out
exactly
and
what
I
it
walked
is.
around in them and then I came back and then I'm like, oh, can I get another one? Or I return it to you, and then 2 days later I'm like, oh, well, these aren't dead stock.
right.
These aren't dead stock. I should get these at a
Exactly.
discount. It's like, dude, you made them not
Yeah,
dead stock.
right. Nobody wants
used,
that.
Someone used the car analogy with us, and I was like, that's funny because this guy is a used car salesman.
He was
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Look at
he was
that.
playing us. But we
Yeah.
called the other camera store up, and they're like, "Yeah, we do a consulting fee."
They knew about
because
this
of
guy.
this guy.
Yep.
Wow.
So yeah, I just did the same thing to other stores.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But now we know how to handle it. So
Yeah.
it was a good learning curve that costed a little bit, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you guys like? I mean, security wise, I know we've talked about a little bit this about or a little bit about this off air. You guys have a bunch of cool shit in there,
Yeah,
right?
it's-
And
yeah,
people
a
could,
lot
if
of-
people know that, they could be like, "Yo, I might be able to come up."
I
on
just
something
say good
here.
luck because, I mean, Oak Creek cops are on it.
Yeah.
They're 5 minutes on the
they're
road.
and they're
Yeah.
everywhere. They like park up right next door, and then
You have the town hall literally
Yeah,
down
good
the
luck.
street.
Right there, yeah.
You got all these apartment buildings. Someone's gonna hear something. We got security cameras. A lot more security cameras now. So like it would be.
Right.
It'd be pretty wild.
Because that's what I thought. I remember just because I have friends that live over there. Like there was like someone tried to break in a while back, right? Like or they tried to cause a scene or something.
I'm not sure.
Or was it
but
you guys or
they're-
one of the
they're-
other
they're-
stores?
Oh, someone came in with like it was pretty clearly. Like,
Oh yeah, he had a
pe-
piece on
a
him
piece in his.
or
Jesus.
firearm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was like probably the scariest moment.
Yeah, because I mean, we carry too, so like,
Yeah.
I was like, I was prepared, ready to go underneath the table.
Yeah, he texted me under the table, and he's like, "Yeah, come here right now,"
Yeah.
and I'm 8 minutes away.
What did
But
the guy do?
He was just hoodie up, just had it like this.
Well, when his hands were out of his pocket, it
I
was hanging
saw-
down pretty good.
What was he asking? Was he just like asking about cameras?
No,
or?
not really. He was just scoping it out. I knew.
Mm.
So we got the license plate, everything or whatever.
Wow.
I haven't seen him since, but yeah, it's one of those moments where it's like
Pretty stupid.
You don't know if it's gonna go wrong.
Like, think about it. If you were gonna commit a like heinous crime like that,
Yeah,
like pretty dumb to come in with the piece to scope it out.
that's
Right?
why.
That's what everyone was saying. Yeah.
I was like, why would you do like if I mean, God forbid, I hope that never happens.
That's
but
why
if I
we
was to
got-
do it, I would go in without the gun and come back later. Why would I?
we blast that stuff online too.
Good,
We'll-
as
we'll-
you should,
We'll post
man.
it on
Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah,
and stuff
we
because
don't
we don't
care.
want any other businesses that we know like
That's
to deal with that.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
too close to home.
Exactly. That's something that too I've noticed even in like Third Ward Milwaukee, they do a good job of that too, where like if there's like a creepy person or something messing around at one of the businesses, they all get together
That's
and they're
good,
like,
yeah.
hey guys, this is the guy, like here's a I think it's important when like businesses and communities can do something
Right.
like that because it
Yeah.
just it I feel like it makes it harder for people to do that in the future because you see, okay, if I do this, it's gonna get blasted, like I'm gonna get busted, like I'm gonna get seen right away,
as
like
it should be. you
yeah,
know?
because it's just weird shit. Why are
Yeah,
you doing
you
that,
just
man?
I get that weird
Especially the
stomach
thing is like
feeling and-
we're in Milwaukee, the Milwaukee area.
right.
Like trying to build more of a community for this type of thing, right?
Mhm.
There's bigger cities that have shit like this already.
Right, all the
Milwaukee, it's like in its infancy, it's getting bigger and bigger, but it's like we don't have as many nice things. So like, let's not do dumb shit to
Right.
ruin those nice
Yeah.
things.
Do you want to
know?
be stuck with just buying online for the rest of your life? Like,
Yeah,
just-
like it's cool. Do you
yeah.
know how much? Do you know how nice it is to be able like to go and talk to like actual people that know what they're talking about the gear? And I'm not even talking about just cameras. Think
Right.
about anything. And there's a lot. We
Exactly.
don't have that a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. So the fact that there is a spot and it's close to home that you
Exactly.
can go do that, don't ruin that by
Especially
doing
a
some dumb
small
shit.
business too. Like that's the biggest thing is like just support the little
Yeah.
guys. You know.
Yeah, once in a while we get customers that come in that think we're like a franchise or we're like loaded and stuff. It's like this is our like baby.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
please, you know. Like,
It's hard to
like,
match
Respect it, you know.
Amazon, Best Buy, and all that stuff, but we'll give you the customer service.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we love hearing like projects people are
Exactly.
working on. Like that's the coolest part. It's like, hey, I'm working on this thing. What do you think like I should get? And it's like
Right, we
we're not
met
going
you.
to oversell you.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
That was cool in
Yeah.
itself
Yeah.
because you created this space. You do music on the side.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.